Hi everyone, I'm Courtney, and in this video, I'm going to talk about my opinions about alcohol. Listen to this video to help improve your English vocabulary. My opinions about alcohol have changed a lot since I was a kid. When I was a kid, I thought that alcohol was terrible. I thought that I would never drink. I thought I would never drink alcohol. My grandpa was an alcoholic. When I was a kid, I didn't know my grandpa was an alcoholic. An alcoholic is someone that drinks too much alcohol regularly. They're very dependent on alcohol. My grandpa was an alcoholic. He spent a lot of his money buying alcohol. When my mom married my dad, she knew that she did not want to be with an alcoholic. She knew she didn't want to spend her life married to an alcoholic. When my mom married my dad, she told my dad that she would not tolerate a lot of drinking. My mom didn't have a very good experience with alcohol in college. I'm not sure exactly what my mom's experiences were with alcohol, but they weren't positive. My mom always told us that drinking alcohol led to trouble. My mom always told us that drinking alcohol led to problems. This was my view on alcohol when I was younger. I just thought that alcohol was terrible and that I would never drink it. I remember when I was 12, there was a situation involving alcohol that really impacted me. Like I said before, my dad knew that my mom would not tolerate a lot of alcohol in the house. In fact, I don't think we ever had alcohol in our house. Maybe some beers here and there. Maybe some beers every once in a while. But I don't remember there being a lot of alcohol in my house when I was growing up. One time, my dad went to a party at the neighbor's. We all went to the party at the neighbor's house. It was our next door neighbor. It was the neighbor right next to us. My dad had 3 beers. My dad drank 3 beers. 3 beers isn't a lot of alcohol. 3 beers usually will not get an adult man drunk. Usually. The problem was that my dad didn't drink. My dad's body wasn't used to alcohol. My dad drank 3 beers and he was hungover. My dad was sick. My dad was drunk. And in the morning, my dad was hungover. I was 12 years old, and my siblings were all younger than me. I have 4 siblings. My mom woke all of my siblings and I up. We all woke up. My mom said, "I have something to show all of you." My mom led us to the bathroom. My dad was in the bathroom throwing up. My dad was throwing up a lot. My dad was vomiting. My mom told us that this is what happens if you drink alcohol. I was so scared of drinking alcohol. I didn't want to throw up. I didn't want to be sick or hungover. I never drank alcohol in high school. Ever. I was scared. I thought that if you drank alcohol, you would get really sick, like my dad. When I went to college, I wanted to try alcohol. I wanted to try drinking. Just a little bit. The first few times that I drank alcohol, I got drunk. My body wasn't used to it. I felt sick. I felt hungover. My friends did a good job of taking care of me, but after 1 or 2 times of getting drunk, I decided that I didn't really like alcohol. I didn't really like the feeling of losing control. I didn't really like the feeling of not remembering what I did the night before. I also didn't really like the taste. I hated the taste of beer, and in general, I just saw that usually alcohol led to people being crazy, sick, or causing problems. That was my general overview. That was my general opinion of alcohol. Throughout my college experience, I think I got drunk maybe 5 to 10 times. Maybe. I wasn't very good at limiting my alcohol intake. If I drank a lot. So it wasn't very enjoyable to me. That was my opinion on alcohol until about 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I started to work at a homebrew supply store. A homebrew supply store is a place where you can make your own beer and wine. We will sell you the supplies to make your own alcohol. I started to try the different types of beer and wine. I started to understand that you don't have to drink a lot. You can have 1 or 2 drinks, and you can limit the amount of alcohol that you drink in one session, in one period of time. I started to enjoy trying new types of beers. I started to enjoy trying new types of wine. I reached a point where I was drinking alcohol at least 2 to 3 times per week. I don't think I had a problem. I never felt out of control. I never felt like I was drinking too much. However, I never really felt very good when I drank even small amounts of alcohol. I'm an athletic person. I like to be active, and it's important for active people to stay hydrated. Alcohol dehydrates you. Alcohol doesn't make you feel very good for athletic activities. My opinion of alcohol after I worked at the homebrew supply store was that it was okay, but in moderation. I'm a person that's very obsessive. If I like something, I love it. I worried a little bit that if I involved myself in drinking culture, I would begin to develop a problem. I would begin to be reliant on alcohol. I saw that in general, alcohol just didn't really help me achieve any of my goals. At this point, I decided I would drink on my birthday. I would drink alcohol on just my birthday, and maybe 1 or 2 other times throughout the year. This was the way that I thought about alcohol. It was a celebratory thing for me. 3 years ago, I had a birthday party. Everything at the birthday party was fine. I was having a great time. I had invited some people to my birthday party that I didn't really know all that well. I kept checking in on these people to make sure that they felt comfortable, to make sure they felt good at the party. They weren't really part of my friend group, so I wanted to make sure they felt comfortable and good. I was drunk. I was drunk at my birthday party. One of the people in this group that I wasn't close to yet, told me that they didn't want to be friends with me anymore. They thought I was flirting with them. They thought I was flirting with them while I was drunk. This wasn't true at all. All of my friends at the party told me I wasn't doing anything unusual. I was being normal. I felt like I was being normal as well. After this situation, I was turned off to drinking. I was turned off to alcohol. I knew that I hadn't done anything wrong, but I didn't like that feeling in my brain that I couldn't be 100% sure. I didn't like that I knew my mind had been altered by alcohol, even just a little bit. After my birthday party 3 years ago, I decided I don't drink. I don't really drink anymore. I will choose to have a non-alcoholic option if it's available. If there's a non-alcoholic beer, that's awesome. I love the taste of craft beer now. Usually, if there's wine, I'll skip it. I'll skip drinking wine. I don't really love wine anyway. But overall, I guess my opinion on alcohol is that it's fine, but in moderation. And for me, personally, myself, I choose to skip it. I think I usually have maybe 5 beers the whole year. And whenever I drink now, I have 1 drink and I'm done. For me personally, alcohol is just not something that fits into my life. Not a lot of my friends really love to drink, and I don't really love to go out to bars or clubs and drink either. How has your opinion on alcohol changed since you were a kid? I would love to hear it in the comments. I hope this video was helpful to you in learning new English vocabulary, and if you want to watch another video to help improve your English, you can watch this one next. I'm Courtney. Thanks for watching. See you later.